This is WVBN from the Soviet Union. Soviet soldiers and workers began the construction of railroad infrastructure around Leningrad and Lake Ladoga. The workers seemed content in their duty, comrades in arms for yet another project to benefit the working class of the world. Officers on site seemed keen to prevent word from reaching the wider world, especially through Finland, as their actions might be scrutinized by those who would hinder them. A secret benefactor, rumored only through the name Truth, was suspected to be spearheading these efforts, kept secret even from higher-ups such as Zhukov and Beria. The eventual destination of these rail lines was Norway, and their work was too important to delay. The General Secretary reacted to news that the Empire of Japan would seek only to establish a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union, and not push for further ties. Terms of the pact were deemed too vague to pursue anything further, and citizens were cautioned not to react hastily to the news. The General Secretary then repeated his desire to work with Prince Konoe to seek deeper ties for defensive agreements and encouraged cultural dialogue between the two nations. This was followed by an admission of a reactionary movement within the Soviet Union, starting with Ukraine, but also hinted to have sprung up on the Soviet end of this agreement. The Secretary-General disavowed such agitators and decried them as traitors to the working people. He encouraged anyone to report signs of such behavior to the nearest officer, and promised to continue to lead the people to a brighter future. Reports from Vladivostok report a 20% increase in overall happiness due to the ongoing renovations and development of the city. Comrade Zhukov continues to appeal to all able-bodied workers to join in its renovation. Work on canals to Free Baikal has neared completion, and she is set to soon depart for her first destination of Janissy. Naval defenses around Leningrad have been increased and are expected to finish within 3 weeks' time. The Soviet Army has increased its military presence on the border with Romania in response to Romanian mobilization in Bessarabia. This has been WVBN from the Soviet Union.